P0088 codes are very elusive sometimes. So I wanted to just tell you guys what I found here in a Kia safety recall, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's for you. But it doesn't mean that they're going to cover any of this. So 2018 to 21 MY Stingers CK with 2-liter turbo T GDI ULEV. This was the campaign from December 2023. This bulletin has been revised to include additional information. This is me doing a diagnostic. This bulletin provides information, inspect, and if necessary, place the high pressure fuel pump on an 18 to 21 Stinger CK models equipped with the 2.0 turbo GDI UL ultra low emissions vehicle. Engine manufacturer September 29, 17 through January 20, blah, 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 blah. You guys can go and read all this shit. Loss of motive power increases the risk of crash, therefore conducting in procedures, blah, 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 blah. Here's the diagnostic trouble code. Fuel rail system pressure too high. They say that it's free. I don't know if it is or not. I can't tell you how many times have I sent customers to the dealership and there's like, yeah, that's not for you, and that's not this, and it's not that. And here's what they want you to do. DTS is stored. Replace the high pressure fuel pump. They want you to upgrade the software for this vehicle as well, and then close out this car. Every repair for us in my location, besides the hoopties that we see, almost every repair requires some type of software programming or update nowadays. And that's part of evolving in your base. And if you don't evolve, you're gonna be a dinosaur and you're gonna have to close your shop. So for me, I stay up to date on the challenges and the vehicles that come in for diag. I could have simply told him, yeah, send that someplace else and have someone else chase it down or send it to the dealer. But I was like, no, I'm up for the challenge. Send it over for the diag. But you know, stuff like this. I mean, we had a PCM failure for a used car dealer, which was crazy. Probably someone jump started it wrong, and that's basically all we ever seen for that. These cars, we see programming constantly for implausibility codes for mass airflow sensors. You think Nissan would actually come up with a bulletproof software program for mass airflow sensor plausibility? No. But that's where it's at today. It's like some manufacturers will say, hey, we're going to do this, and then although we know that this car can operate with this fuel pressure this way, right? I don't know what their changes to the fuel system are, but I'm going to tell you that they're going to probably turn that specific programming off so that they don't see a check engine light for fuel pressure too high. Because they know that fuel pump can only pump so much pressure, right? Yeah. So is it going to burst an injector? Probably not. A fuel line or O-ring? Probably not. Is it going to over-enrich the car? Yes, they don't care about that because it's called spark plugs, ring wear, catalytic converters. And believe that as a fact that some of these manufacturers will go in there and they will change the software so they're not tortured by their poor quality engineering and programming. Ford misfires are the number one. They have the lightest diagnostic strategy for a misfire, and if a Ford gets a misfire, it's typically catastrophic failure for a catalytic converter. Where other manufacturers, it's so sensitive that the slightest misfire will cause a check engine light. This is the newer generations. The older stuff, Fords have the lightest misfire strategy detection. Have the least misfire strategy detection, the least. And the highest would be Honda. Honda has it dialed into where they are looking at a low frequency misfire and the high frequency misfire, and they know where it's caused from. They know where, if it's coming from injector, carbon buildup, all that stuff. So Honda getting every warning light on is because their sensitivity for misfires and their diagnostic strategy is looking for a low frequency and a high frequency misfire. That's a fact, Jack. Yeah, it's It's so important for you to read the TSBs if you don't know. Even if you're doing an internet, YouTube, Google search, I don't know if anyone's talking about this specific vehicle and the years that it covers, that car requires a software update with replacing the high pressure fuel pump. Thanks for watching.